As I went out one morning, I was singing a country song. I met a man with a microphone, and oh, he did me wrong. He led me up a leafy glade, and whipping out a tape, he took my country ditty down before I could escape. He took my song up to the city, and there he happened to meet a publisher who cleaned it up and gave the song a beat. So now it's on the hit parade, and now they're paying a fee to that false young man with the microphone, and nobody thinks of me. So all you pretty country girls who love to frolic and play, just keep your eye on your copyright, that's all they want today. And never trust a roving man, whoever he may be, if his hand is on his microphone and not upon your knee. Here today and gone tomorrow, come and wind the clock of life. Here today and gone tomorrow, honey, will you be my wife? Singing. And if I was a death watch beetle, in the night you'd hear me knock. Honey, do you hear me calling? Come and help me wind the clock. Singing. On the rooftop had a father and a mother. He's got to wind that clock, or there may never be another. Every microscopic cheese mite living in a gorgonzola wants to find another cheese mite who is lonely and console her. Now if I was an alligator, I would like to have a daughter so that she could dally later with another alligator in the water. You spiders winding up the clock should love and leave your lady spider. Clockwork makes them very hungry, and you could wind up inside her. If I was a bat, I'd twitter through the twilight of the town. I would like to wind that clock up in the belfry upside down, singing. Even if I was a starfish living lonely on the shore, I would tear myself asunder so that there would be one more. Everything alive and kicking, come and wind the clock of life, must keep the world a-ticking. Honey, will you be my wife?
On a tree by a river, a little tomtit sang willow, tit willow, tit willow. And I said to him, Dicky bird, why do you sit singing willow, tit willow, tit willow? Is it weakness of intellect, birdie, I cried, or a rather tough worm in your little inside? With a shake of his poor little head, he replied, willow, tit willow, tit willow. Well, he slapped at his chest as he sat on that bough, singing, "Willow, tit willow, tit willow." And a cold perspiration bespangled his brow. "Willow, tit willow, tit willow." He sobbed and he sighed, and a gurgle he gave. Then he plunged himself into the billowy wave. And an echo arose from his watery grave.
Willow, Tit Willow, Tit Willow.
Now I feel just as sure as I'm sure that my name isn't Willow, Tit Willow, Rolf Willow, that 'twas blighted affection that made him exclaim, "Willow, Tit Willow, Tit Willow." And if you remain callous and obstinate, I shall perish as he did, and you will know why. Though I probably shall not exclaim as I die, "Willow, tit willow, tit willow."
Old Uncle Judd had troubles of his own. He had a scruffy yellow Tom that wouldn't leave home. He went to church one Sunday for advice. The preacher said, "Leave him here, 'twould be so very nice." But the cat came back, the cat came back. Thought he was a goner, but the cat came back. He wouldn't stay away. He gave him to a man going up in a balloon, and asked the chap to leave him with the man in the moon. The balloon, it must have busted, well, that's what everybody said, 'cause 10 miles away they picked the man up dead. But the cat came back, the cat came back. Thought he was a goner, but the cat came back. He just wouldn't stay away. Old Uncle Judd swore he'd kill that cat on sight. He loaded up his blunderbuss with nails of dynamite. He aimed it at the spot where the tomcat would appear. All they ever found was Uncle Judd's left ear. Where did they find it? Well, it was just left ear. But the cat came back, the cat came back. Thought he was a goner, but the cat came back. He just wouldn't stay away. He broke into the house, ate everything in sight, while outside this Irish fella was looking for a fight. "I fight the lot of yous, come out and I let the lot of yous go." The cat, all smiles, sat fat and fully fed. The fella sang "Rule Britannia" and the cat dropped dead. What?
But his ghost came back. The ghost came back. We thought he was a goner, but the ghost came back. Just couldn't stay away. I've been pretty ropey, but now I feel fine. I've been out today for the very first time. I felt like a lad as I walked down the road. Then I met with old Jones and he said, "Well, I'm blowed." My word, you do look queer. My word, you do look queer. Oh, dear, you look dreadful. You've had a near shave. You look like a man with one foot in the grave. I said, rot, I'm better. It's true, I've been ill. He said, I'm delighted you're better, but still, I wish you had 1,000 quid for me and you will. My word, you do look queer. Well, that didn't improve me. It quite set me back. Still, I walked farther on and I met Cousin Jack. He looked at me hard and he murmured, gee whiz, it's like him. It can't be. It isn't. It is? By gosh, you'd have thought it. By golly, that's weird. I'd never have known you except for your beard. My word, you do look queer. My word, you do look queer. Your face looks shocking. Your colour's all gone and your neck's very scraggy. Still, you're getting on. How old are you now? 35. That's true. Your father died that age. Your mother did too. Well, the black suit I wore then will still do for you. My word, you do look queer. That really upset me. Quite cast me down. But I tried to buck up. Then along came old Brown. He stared at me hard. Then he solemnly said, you shouldn't be out. You should be home in bed. I heard you was bad. Well, I heard you were gone. You look like a corpse with an overcoat on. My word, you do look queer. My word, you do look queer. You'd best have a brandy before you drop dead. So pale as a sheet, I crawled in the king's head. The barmaid sobbed, oh, you poor fellow. And then she said, on the slate you owe just £1.10. You better pay now, we shan't see you again. My word, you do look queer. Well, my knees started knocking. I felt really sad. Then Brown said, don't die in a pub, it looks bad. He said, come with me, I know just what to do. Now, I've got a friend who'll be useful to you. He led me to Black's undertaking bureau, and Black, with a smirk on his face, said, hello. My word, you do look queer. My word, you do look queer. Now, we'll fix you up for a trifling amount. What do you say to 10 quid on account? I said, I'm not dying. He said, don't say that. My business of late has been terrible flat. But I'm telling my wife she can have that new hat. My word, you do look queer. Well, I crawled to the street and I gasped out, I'm done. Then along came Ted Jenkins and he shouted, old son, my word, you do look well. My word, you do look well. You're looking fine and in the pink. I shouted, am I? Come and have a drink. You've put new life in me. I'm sounder than a bell. By Jove, there's life in the old dog yet. My word, I do feel well. Let grasses grow and waters flow in the free and easy way, but give me enough with the fine old stuff that's made near Galway Bay. And policemen all from Donegal, a sly-looking motley crew, we'll give them the slip and we'll take a sip of the real old Mountain Dew. Hi-di-di-di-di-dum, diddly-oo-diddly-dum, diddly-oo-ri-di-di-di-day. Hi-di-di-di-di-dum, diddly-oo-diddly-dum, diddly-oo-ri-di-di-di-day. At the foot of the hill there's a neat little still where the smoke curls up to the sky. By the smoke and the smell you can plainly tell there's poteen brewing nearby. It fills the air with odour rare that betwixt both me and you. When home you stroll you can take a bowl or a bucket of the Mountain Dew. Hi-di-di-di-di-dum, diddly-oo-diddly-dum, diddly-oo-ri-di-di-di-day. Hi-di-di-di-di-dum, diddly-oo-diddly-dum, diddly-oo-ri-di-di-di-day. Now learned men that use the pen have brought your praises high. The sweet poteen from Ireland green, distilled from Wades and Rye. Throw away your pills, it'll cure all ills, pagan or Christian too. Take off your coat and grease your throat with the real old Mountain Dew. Hi-di-di-di-di-dum, diddly-oo-diddly-dum, diddly-oo-ri-di-di-di-day. Hi-di-di-di-di-dum, diddly-oo-diddly-dum, diddly-oo-ri-di-di-di-day. Once again, lads! Hi-di-di-di-di-dum, diddly-oo-diddly-dum, diddly-oo-ri-di-di-di-day. Keep singing, lads, I'm going to drum for the big song. That's better. Hi-di-di-di-di-day. Hi-di-di-di-dum,
Oh, you all know my wee brother, and his name is Jock McGraw, and he's lately joined the football club, for he's mad about football, and he's had 3 black eyes already, and teeth not free is gone, since Jock became a member of that terrible football club. Oh, he's football crazy, he's football mad, and a football it has robbed him of the wee bit sense he had, and it would take a dozen skillies his clothes to wash and scrub, since Jock became a member of that terrible football club. Now, the first match he took part in, I was there myself and saw, they had 2 half bricks for the goalpost and a tin can for the ball, and the provost of Glasgow, he was there with lords and ladies fair, who a Jock ran out and kicked the tin can 2 miles in the air. In the middle of the field at Hampden Park, the captain says, McGraw, would you kindly take this penalty kick, or we'll never win at all. So we ran like mad and kicked the ball, and it went up like a cork, and the last we saw it was over the stand and heading for New York. Oh, he's football crazy, he's football mad, and the football it has robbed him of the wee bit sense he had, and it would take a dozen skillies his clothes to wash and scrub, since Jock became a member of that terrible football club. His wife says she will leave him, that's if he doesn't keep right away from football kicking in the night time in his sleep. But he calls her Stanley Matthews and other names to draw. Last night he kicked her out of the bed and shouted, it's a goal! Oh, he's football crazy, he's football mad, and the football it has robbed him of the wee bit sense he had, and it would take a dozen skillies his clothes to wash and scrub, since Jock became a member of that terrible football club.
When you're working in the dark down below, underneath St. James's Park down below, when you're working in the dark, oh, it isn't half a lark, yes, it gives you quite a spark down below. Oh, it isn't hard to tell down below if it's Bow or Clerkenwell down below, 'cause Bow and Clerkenwell have a different kind of smell, and we know it very well down below. When you're under Floral Street down below, with the wall around your feet down below, midst the cabbages and the beet, you may find a Marguerite, and the thought is rather sweet down below. Over Covent Garden Way down below, in the merry month of May down below, midst the fragrance of the flowers, we spends many happy hours, and we sings around delay down below. Now, Hatton Garden is the spot down below where we likes to go a lot down below, since that bloke in Lever Lane dropped a diamond down the drain. We'll be going back again down below. Now it's amazing what you find down below. Many things of different kinds down below. There's that wristwatch all entwined in a length of bacon rind. Mind you, that ain't all you find down below. Now there's something in a sewer down below that has a strange allure down below. The magic of the drain, well, It's a thing you can't explain, but it's calling me again. Just a minute. All right, I'm coming.
That an impatience.
What do you want, Deputy John?
Big Willy broke jail!
Big Willy? Wake up the dogs, John, and bring out the best bloodhound. Hold on to them all real tight. Yeah, oil up your Winchester, get into the posse. Big Willy broke jail tonight. What I said? He's toting a shotgun, he's cocked and on ready. He's making a last-ditch fight. 10 men in a manhunt, how many will come back? Big Willy broke jail tonight. Hey, watch out for the quicksand, watch out for the swamp. Big Willy will shoot on sight. Hey, get off of your knees, but keep on with your praying. Big Willy broke jail tonight. Now hear this, Big Willy. Throw down your guns, we got you surrounded. Hey, fellas, what key are we in? D. Well, let's get out of it, man. He nearly got us in that key. That's way too dangerous. Okay, let's move. Yeah, fan out to the east and fan out to the west and keep all of them hounds in sight. Big Willy is mean as three kinds of a snake and he's gonna be tough, all right. Yeah, Big Willy will shoot you, Big Willy will kill you quicker than a rattler's bite. Somebody will catch it, somebody will pay, 'cause Big Willy broke jail tonight. Oh, watch out for the quicksand, watch out for the swamp. Big Willy will shoot on sight. Hey, get off of your knees, but keep on with your praying. Big Willy broke jail tonight. Oh, watch out for the quicksand, watch out for the swamp. Big Willy will shoot on sight. Oh, get off of your knees, but keep on with your praying. Big Willy broke jail tonight. Big Willy broke jail tonight. Big Willy broke jail. As I was drinking coffee in a dim West Coast cafe, a 40-year-old waitress these words to me did say. Why, you must be a logger, not just a common bum, because nobody but a logger stirs his coffee with his thumb. My lover was a logger, there's none like him today. If you poured whiskey on it, he would eat a bale of hay. And he never shaved the whiskers from off his leathery hide. He just belted them in with hammers and chewed them off inside. My lover came to see me one bitter freezing day, and he took me in a fond embrace, which broke 3 vertebrae. He kissed me when we parted, so hard it broke my jaw. And I couldn't speak to tell him he'd forgot his Mackinaw. The weather tried to freeze him, it tried its level best. At 100 degrees below zero, he just buttoned up his vest. And it froze clear through to China and to the stars above at 1,000 degrees below zero. It froze my logger love. And when they'd failed to thaw him, you won't believe this, sir, they made him into axe blades to cut the Douglas fir. So that is why, she murmured, to this cafe I come, and I wait till I see someone stir his coffee with his thumb.
What is a didgeridoo? Hey, what is a didgeridoo? Someone tell me just what can it be? The didgeridoo, what can it be? Well, it's made of a branch of a hollow tree, like a wooden tube you can blow right through, and that's what they call the didgeridoo. Wanna try it now? The didgeridoo has a wonderful tone, makes a kind of a sound, like a bagpipe drone, like a slide trombone, with the Asian flute, and that's what they call the didgeridoo. And again the didgeridoo. What can it be? Well, it's made of a branch of a hollow tree, like a wooden tube you can blow right through, and that's what they call the didgeridoo. Solo. Now the didgeridoo. Please tell me about the didgeridoo. What can it be? It means to me. Well, it's made of a branch at the start of a hollow tree. It's sensibly like a wooden tube. Why don't you try? You can blow right through. Just what, and that's what they call. Please tell me the didgeridoo. And now the didgeridoo. Please tell me about the didgeridoo. What can it be? It means to me. It's made of a branch at the start of a hollow tree. It's sensibly like a wooden tube. Why can't you try? You can blow right through. Just what, and that's what they call. Please tell me the didgeridoo. A song about a Welshman called Cosher who drove a railway engine. Have you ever saw such a funny thing before? Cosher drove a train, and it was a dreadful strain, for according to its power only went 5 miles an hour. Have you ever saw such a funny thing before? Cosher bought a second hand, and he painted her so grand. When at last he went to oil her, man, she nearly blew a boiler. Have you ever saw such a funny thing before? On the night run down from Gower, she reached 18 miles an hour. As she whistled through the station, boy, she startled half the nation. Have you ever saw such a funny thing before? Cosher Bailey's sister Lena, she was living up in Blaina. She could knit and darn a stocking, but the cook in it was shocking. Have you ever saw such a funny thing before? And his other sister Anna, she would play the grand piano. She went hammer, 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 bloomin' hammer, hammer, hammer. Have you ever saw such a funny thing before? Now his younger sister Mary was a private secretary, but the bossy had to sack her 'cause he caught her chewing back up. Have you ever saw such a funny thing before? If you ever come to Wales, you must try our sparkling ales. If you want a drink on Sunday, boy, you'll have to wait till Monday. Have you ever saw such a funny thing before? Now he's got a cousin Grace, she has got us in disgrace. It's all right in Piccadilly, but she tried it in Caerphilly. Have you ever saw such a funny thing before? There's his eldest brother Rupert in the rugby team for Newport. In the game against Llanelli, someone kicked him in the stomach. Have you ever saw such a funny thing before? His middle brother Keith, now he plays scrum half on Heath, and they think so much about him that they always play without him. Have you ever saw such a funny thing before? Oh, his youngest brother Morgan, he do love to play the organ, and he also plays the fiddle down the sides and up the middle. Have you ever saw such a funny thing before? Little Willy him. Oh, that's hard. Now his nephew, name of Rolf, he do love to play at golf. Like his elder brother Bruce, he's no earthly blooming use. Have you ever saw, have you ever saw, have you ever saw such a funny thing before? Cosher Bailey went to Oxford to improve his education. There he met a pretty barmaid and he never left the station. Have you ever saw, have you ever saw, have you ever saw such a funny thing before? The curriculum he sent for to enroll in several courses, but the strain of reading through it overburdened his resources. Have you ever saw, have you ever saw, have you ever saw such a funny thing before? So poor old Cosher, he lay dying, and his family, they were crying. This is serious now. Well, it would cost £300 just to put him underground. Have you ever saw, have you ever saw,